Howdy folks, welcome to episode 19 of my blind RS3 playthrough. Last week I said that because I was sick I'd missed a week, so I was going to try to do 2 episodes in 1 week to make up for it. Instead of that, I just made this episode twice as long. I usually target about an hour for episodes, this one's about 2 hours. Reviewing the Candy Loop tracker, still working on quest and release order, still trying to get 70 combat stats and T70 augmentable gear. Want to farm Dagonoth Rex for a Dragon Hatchet, which is finally going to happen in this episode. I've been promising it forever, and we're finally going to check out Dagonoth Rex. I have to keep doing my dailies, weeklies, and monthlies. I have to get Chinchampas for the player-owned farm. Still haven't gotten a female Chinchampa. I want to do smoking kills before I do any more Slayer training. I did actually get an RM staff from Barrows last episode, so that's extremely exciting. That is an augmentable weapon. I just have to finish getting magic to 70 to equip it, but I'll remove that from the list here. The main focus of today's episode is doing a ton of dungeoneering to get the Charming Imp, which will make Abyss combat training a little bit more efficient. And I'm going to start this episode by attempting the Great Orb project on Spotlight to try to get the XP outfit for RuneCraft, but as you're about to find out, nobody does that, ever, even during Spotlight. It's a completely dead minigame. There are many such dead minigames in RS3. Later in this episode, I'm going to do one of the dungeoneering sagas, and I record the whole thing because it's kind of like a quest. Since I recorded it like a quest, I'll put timestamps in the description if you want to skip that since it's unedited, and then I'll have a summary at the end of what happened in the saga. Okay, let's get to the playthrough. I didn't realize you could get mimic kill tokens from doing rune crafting. That's interesting. I'm in this like horrible situation right now where it's 25 minutes until a Gothic's cache. I need to start doing the Great Orb project. I need to do as much of it as I can while it's on Spotlight. But I don't want to start a game because I still have another Gothic's cache to do on the hour. I really think they could change Gothic's caches to not be hourly and it would be fine. I wish they would. I know they used to be once every 3 hours, which is even worse. Well, apparently I missed this. The Great Orb project requires 50 runecraft to even do, so I think I need to bail from what I'm currently doing, which is just wasting time cooking, and start making runes, probably cosmic runes. I think that's going to be my best XP. It's at least something I actually need. I can't do astral runes yet because I don't have Inner Diplomacy. Chaos runes are likely a huge pain in the ass. I could try Abyss rune crafting. I don't know what that's like in this game. It's worth a try, I suppose. Why not? Alright, I'm just gonna give this a try and see how much XP it is while I wait for the Gothic's cache to trigger here. And I think Cosmics are the way to go for now. Because I actually need them really badly and it would be annoying to pay for them. But you get extra experience for using the Abyss. Well, I mean, just my arm. Oh, the Demonic Skull buff applies to this. I didn't realize that. Alright, well, I'm totally going to do that. Oh yeah, that's way more XP. Sweet. It's Gothic's cache time, but I'm definitely going to come back and do that. I don't think it'll take terribly long. Once I get to 44, I'll switch to making nature runes, because I need a lot of those too, and they're expensive. It looks like with a Demonic Skull, I can get like 81k an hour, which is pretty good. This cache is going to give a 20-minute boost, which I'm going to take advantage of. I'm still trying to get all the boons, and I don't have the ones from Lustrous Memories, so I will take advantage of that. Alright, I finished getting my divination stuff, made the last boon that I'm able to make. I'm going to quickly knock out 50 runecraft here. I don't think it'll take too long. Runecraft 44, going to switch to nature runes. This is still really slow. Hopefully it at least will have me set with nature runes for a little while. That would be nice. But it's really slow. Runecraft 45. I'm not sure if I can bring a Beast of Burden for this. I might try. Only an Abyssal Familiar can carry blank rune essence. Okay, well, now I know. I think I recently unlocked the ability to make an Abyssal Familiar, so maybe I'll make a couple pouches of that. Yeah, I just got Abyssal Lurkers, so I'll go make a few pouches of those. I don't want to spend too much money on shards, so just enough to maybe last me through this grind. Okay, I ended up making like 8 pouches, which hopefully is enough, we'll see. 48 minutes, that should be more than enough. Well, that's kind of cool. Having the familiar automatically, it like uses their runes without you having to withdraw them manually. Those are some changes I think they could make to old school RuneScape that wouldn't like break anything about how annoying runecraft is, but I guess Guardians of the Rift exists now, so there's no reason to make runecrafting less miserable. Runecraft 46. Runecraft 47, this is significantly faster with the Abyssal Lurker. I'm actually really glad I pushed summoning to 62, even though it was crazy expensive. That was calculated and totally on purpose. I was absolutely planning on that. Might end up needing to get more Pure Essence to finish this grind to 50 so I can do the minigame, but I think there's a thing where you can, like, talk to an NPC at the Wizard's Tower and they give you Pure Essence one time for every Runecraft level you have. That might be enough to squeeze me over the edge to 50, we'll see. Runecraft 48. 49 Runecraft. I might be able to barely make it without having to go pick up more Pure Essence, we'll see. Okay, so my last trip here is not quite a full inventory, and I fear I'm going to come like 10 XP short of level 50. Which I guess is fine, I'll just go to the Wizard's Tower and get my free Pure Essence, but it's annoying to be this close. Alright, moment of truth. Oh my god. 11 XP? Woohoo. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I think it's this rune chest, and it gives you more every runecraft level you get. No, not that one. Okay, it's a different one. Oh, I can't open it until I do the sequel. Okay, I misread Rune Memories as Rune Mysteries, so I just need to get a couple more regular essence. God. I'll just mine an inventory really fast. It's quick enough to do since you can teleport pretty much right to Sedrador. Alright, here's the actual level up. There we go. Runecraft 50. I can now do Great Orb Project, which was the objective. And I can do the large rune pouch, which is cool. In the process, I ended up with about 1,200 cosmic runes and 1,600 nature runes, so that's pretty good. I don't know if I need pouches for Great Orb Project. I actually have no idea how it works. I think I might be able to do it with an empty inventory. I haven't actually been in the Rune Crafting Guild before. I might need to do a little bit of the Rune Goldberg machine. That's mostly for people trying to reset dailies and stuff, but maybe do it for like divine locations. Trying to avoid it because it seems annoying. Join game. Speak to one of the senior wizards. Okay. Party in a team. Oh, I see. Which one I talk to picks the team that I'm on. Tractor, Repeller versus Barrier Generator. Great Art Project is active now until July 14th. Today's July 11th. It could be there are people in a game right now. I guess I'll just step away for a bit. Okay, I've been waiting for a while. Nobody is joining the minigame. It's not even just that there's people already in it. I went on a Discord for finding minigame people, and it sounds like the minigame's dead even during Spotlight Week. So I might need to find another solution. It sounds like you can get the outfit from RuneSpan. I have nothing else to spend my remaining taller on, so I guess I wouldn't feel terrible just dumping it on a single piece. I think I only have enough taller for one piece anyway. But if that ends up being the case, that I'm just going to get it from RuneSpan, then there's no pressure for me to do this right now. I can go do the thing I actually want to do, which is dungeoneering. Alright, I think I'm going to bail on this. I don't think this is going to happen, so I didn't need to spend all that time getting Runecraft to 50, but whatever. It'll help whenever I go for base 50 skills. In that case, I'm going to head back to dungeoneering. I have a quest to do today, Haziel Cult, but it's a pretty quick one. I'll do it in a little bit. Okay, so I think dungeoneering is just going to be my home for a little bit here. I'm just going to mindlessly do it until I can get the Charming Imp. I probably am not going to have too much to comment on other than level ups and maybe when I do a prestige reset. Oh, fun. Is this a lights out puzzle? Yup. Yay. I do like lights out. I wonder how many, like, classic puzzles are represented in here. Dang, Iron Dragon. I don't know if they don't seem to be as nasty as real Iron Dragons. Dungeoneering 49. I think I'll go until I can't get a deeper floor, then I'll pop out and get all the bonus XP from resource dungeons and see if I can get a little bit further before I prestige. Made a gatestone using cosmic runes and then dropped it in the starting room so I can instantly teleport back here, which is pretty helpful. It looks like I can also get a free teleport if I can get law runes, so I can either get Runecraft to 54 to do that. That might be worth binding. I don't know. Having a chest piece seems to pretty significantly reduce the amount of damage I take, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. Construction 62. It's fun. I've gotten this boss like 4 floors in a row right now. Okay, it seems extremely worth doing the medium Demonheim achievements, which are actually doable for me. I do need to do the waterfall quest, but I meet all of the other skill requirements for it. And it's just going to kind of come down to when I get lucky enough to run into the stuff that I need for it. I'll try to call out when I see some of the achievement requirements. Is there an easy way for me to review them? Let me take a look. Okay, these are the achievements I have to do. I'm just gonna read through them really quick. Full set of tier 1 armor, medium complexity 6, feed a dungeoneering familiar, reset your floor progress. Okay, because reset for your floor progress isn't gonna happen until I naturally get further. That's probably the earliest I would start actively working on this. It's a combat familiar to help fight a boss. Pass the guards at the wilderness entrance. Use a ring of kinship on a fire. Okay. Oh, is it a... the Lord of the Rings reference? It's cute. Wear a full set of any tier 1 armor. Okay, I think the sinkhole one doesn't work the same for Ironman. Maybe I just have to find one without actually doing it. I have to look into that. Word of memory of tier 2 or higher. Complete a Fermentic Saga. Gain the Beast Mode title on a complexity 6 floor solo. Flee from boss using a self-made Gatestone. Okay, I can actually do that one. Use a portent to passage 5 or above to pass through a skill door. This is the one that's apparently really hard to do if your skill levels are too high, so I'm going to keep an eye out for this one. I guess as soon as I get this one, that will make me want to work harder to finish this. I have to do totem pole position. This is the Ironman specific one. It's going to require me to do the waterfall dungeon to access all of them. And then ram or not, I got to figure that one out. In Three's Company. Okay, this might be the floor already where I can do the portent of passage thing. This says I need a farming level of 86. My farming is 79, so I only need a +6 boost. I have to figure out which wisps count for this, though. Okay, so I think glowing is too low, but brilliant will work. So let me try to do this. Once I do this one, it's going to relieve a not insignificant amount of stress. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Okay, so convert memories. This is also an achievement step. Make a portent of passage 9. And I think I have to use it on the door, question mark? I guess we'll figure that out in a second. Okay, hopefully this works. Portent of passage. Nothing interesting happens. Why? Oh, there it is. Port enter. Excellent. Done. Don't have to be stressed about that anymore. Okay, so now I'm just going to try to keep my eye out for RNG stuff. There's a few things I have control over, but I shouldn't really start focusing on completing it until everything that's RNG related is completed. I get this tactical retreat achievement, so I think it just does this. Nice. Easy enough. What do you know at this boss again? It's 50 dungeoneering. Just like killed the boss in like 3 seconds, so it was insane. Harlack the Rift Splitter died in like 3 hits. I'm going to target some of the easier achievements. I may as well clear them out here. So one of them is to make a full set of tier 1 armor, so I'm just going to make that out of Novite, I guess. There's the setting up achievement. I think there's another one for equipping this set. Yeah, fashion victim. Use the ring of kinship on a fire. Text appears on the ring. It says nothing interesting happens. Cute. All right, making the drink me achievement. There we go. I'm gonna do 1 medium floor to try to do the achievement for that. That's kind of you, brah, but we cannot eat your food. Which is, I guess that's the Iron Man equivalent for that achievement. Uncomfortable that they call you brah. I don't know if that's like predates the modern usage of brah. It'd be kind of funny if so. First time doing a grappling hook puzzle room, that's kind of cool. We need 92 crafting. Okay, well, that's not happening. I'm gonna pop out and do the waterfall quest really quick. I'm just gonna count it as my quest for today because it's pretty close to release order anyway. 51 dungeoneering. Alright, yeah, waterfall quest would be the one I do in like 5 days, but I'll just do it today instead of his cult. Alright, starting waterfall quest. This is another one that looks like it's the same. A little Animation for throwing the rope is about the same. Alright, here we go. I gotta do this precisely. Air, water, and earth are in each of the 6 pillars. Oh, well, more sudden than I remembered. Get some mithril seeds. Bunch of XP. Strength 53, attack 54. Kind of cool seeing the floor raise up like that. So it happens just as instantaneously. Alright, quest complete. The reason I did this is because there's a resource dungeon here that I need access to for the totem pole position achievement. So I guess I'll start with this one because it's probably the most annoying to reach. Okay, I'm just going to try to do this without thinking about it, and then if I screw it up, I'll try to, like, prepare teleports and stuff. There's a big level up right there. 52 Dungeoneering. I don't remember which of these I've visited already. I think there's a couple that I haven't before. I guess I'm about to find out. I guess I did this one already. I think the Amulet of Glory to Karamja is faster than Brimhaven. Volcano's like right over here. I don't think I did the Demonheim one. And I'm gonna have to run over to the Dwarven Mine, which I'm gonna be pushing it, I think. I don't know how much like give there is in this achievement. I haven't really had a solution for run energy either. Let's see. I did come here right because I wanted to check out some of the wood that was available. Okay, this is gonna be really close. I'm very nervous. Quite a long run over there. Got like 20 seconds left. Come on. Let's get in there. Whew. Okay. Cutting it close, but I did it. Okay, so I still have to find a sinkhole outside Demonheim, but I got a bunch of other stuff I have to do inside of Demonheim to have any success here, so I'm just gonna head back to it now. Okay, I'm gonna do the Skaldron stuff, I guess. I think these give you little like stories where you play as a character. It's a pretty cool concept. Yeah, Three's Company is the one that I need to do. There's something I have to do to be successful here. Complete Three's Company with 100%. Oh, it's kind of like a quest. I guess 100% means I have to do everything. I'm gonna give it a try, I guess. I'll record the whole thing like it were a quest, and then I'll comment on it. Select switch to change to a target character. Select mark an enemy to focus your allies' attacks on that target. Human enemies will focus their attacks on you. Animals will attack your allies. That's interesting. Oh, you gotta clear your inventory first. Three's Company, let's go. Oh, hey, Ozan. Oh, but no voice acting. Okay. Ozan, Sir Owen. So these are like the stand-in hero characters, I guess. I think I've met... I know I've met Ozan and Ariane. I don't think I've met Owen. Linza's request. Ores and smithing techniques. I am a fan of shiny things. Okay. Oh, this is a really cool concept. I had no idea this was a thing. I feel like this is a better argument for dungeoneering. It's like a scripted dungeoneering floor, basically. Oh, talking about leaving cooked fish out on a table. Ozan didn't follow us in here, it seems like. I don't know what that's all about. Oh man, I'm getting kind of wrecked in here, jeez. Figure out if there's something I need to do to take less damage. Probably like go fishing and stuff. Fucking die. So I gotta like switch between them smartly. Don't think it's gonna let me fish. I don't think they drop any. They drop some food, okay. I can use this on my allies here. Thanks, he says. Oh, it just transfers the food to him. I still have to activate it. Okay, good to know. I'll stay on Ozan for now, I guess. When he's able to open the other door, I'll teleport us all there. I suspect the door is locked. Something to do with those 4 pressure pads. Okay, so it's a ice block puzzle, my favorite. Whee! Gotta land on these 4 pads. Okay. If there's any obvious place to stop here. Oh, I can move diagonally. Okay, I didn't realize that at first. Interesting. I'm not used to an ice block puzzle that lets you move diagonally. It's kind of wild, actually. One. Or I wish I could have the tile markers so I could tell, like, what counts as a tile, right? It's not too bad. Whoops. It's really easy to accidentally click off the diagonal here. There it goes. Okay. First try. Still very worried about Owen's health here. What about everybody's health, to be honest? No real drops in that room. Can I summon something? Connects to a different plane of existence. Gold charm and 2 Heim crabs. I use my Heim crabs to heal. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for one later. I guess if I fail, I've learned a lesson for next time. Hey, it's lights out. And skip to the end there. There's our solution. Not so bad. Why did we bring you along? Both solve the puzzle each. We're yet to need you. It'll be my turn soon, fair. I do like having a mage, a ranger, and a melee character. That's kind of cool. these guys drop some food that I don't use for summoning. Can't use area loot in here. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, they try to eat the food when they're low, so it might be good for them to each have one on them just in case. Makes sense. Keep them all at one for now. Seems fine. I like this way better than like actual dungeoneering. Figures, I prefer authored content to procedural content. Oh, it's funny, you'd have to switch to Ozan to do these rooms. Oh, I missed this rocky debris before. Someone stronger may be able to lift it. Okay, I want to make sure I do all the objectives here since there's nothing on screen for it, so I'm just gonna double check if there's anything I need to do in the rooms I've already visited. Hold on. It looks like I need to do the summoning thing, but I get a chance to do it later. Just won't use the next time crabs. Okay, I think we're okay so far. I just have to make sure I don't eat the remaining crabs when we get them. Still a little worried about health, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh, okay, so I can have them wait on the pressure pads. Guess it needs to be her anyway. Crystals are mystically enchanted. Tied to the runes on the door. I should have a look around and see what I can work out. Mental note, stop talking to yourself. Well, that's funny. Switching to the other side for the chat head. So I got a crystal for this room. Strange premonition? Get premonition. Oh, is the premonition showing me which ones to click? Take small amount of damage, but damage is still damage, it feels like. Premonitions are just showing me the dangerous ones, I guess. Unless if it's telling me the specific order. Oh, I see it. Simon Says. I'm over here trying to figure out like what's up with the shock thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not too bad. Okay. Just being lazy. Owen's funny. Try to have them not trapped in a room anymore. That was kind of bad last time. They didn't have all my allies with me. Okay, now they're not waiting. Perfect. And I think I can mark enemies to get them to fight them faster, which I will try to do here. Oh, but Owen's very stupid and occasionally gets stuck on walls and doesn't do anything. Sweet. Unfortunate. Okay, doing quite a bit better on food and health. Pass this food all along to everyone now. Doing okay though. Oh, there's plenty of food. Okay, I'll just top everyone off then. I wish engineering was this. Like, I wish there was like the whole party switching mechanic, even if it was like a roguelite thing. That'd be cool. Talk to guard. Okay, I feel like that's an Ozan thing. Although it would be funny if it was an Owen thing. Hello? You shall not pass. Charm. What are you guarding? This door? Isn't guarding a door in these dungeons redundant? Runes constantly shift and change. There are hundreds of ways into the room you're guarding. The room you're guarding is likely not even there anymore. Perhaps you could let me in for a small fee? Why would I pay to let you through? I meant the other way around, but your idea works too. I have no need for your coins. I have no response to that. Oh, okay. I must have failed there. Who put you up to guarding the door? Seems a little unfair. Karn? Why are you bothering to guard it? Guard like yourself must have hobbies. Well, I was growing some potatoes. Well, go grow them. Enjoy yourself. Go get him, Potato Man. Incredible. This is some of the best content I've seen. It's really, really good. I enjoy it. Double checking to make sure I haven't missed anything. Looks like we're doing fine. Dum-de-dum. This is far more fun. That's awesome. Smuggle money in? Okay, so I've seen this puzzle before. That would be cool if, like, this is a formal way to introduce you to all of the random puzzles. Oh, you're not strong enough to push this. Okay. Yay, Owen gets to do something. Oh, look how easy this statue is to move. So effortless. Don't strain your voice with effort. I know you're weak. What is that? Now I have to do with those in. Ow! Justice tastes delicious. These are fun and they're well written. Like, it doesn't have to be anything complicated, right? Move it. Oh my god. I guess I could tell them to, like, wait somewhere so they stop getting in the way. Okay. Call. Stay on Ariane because I think she does more damage than everybody else. Oh wait, there should be more in this room, right? Yeah, there's multiple exits. West first. Agility is probably Ozan, right? Seen a version of this room in the actual dungeon. It's like they... I wonder if they did this first or if they did these for random dungeon rooms first. Because it'd be kind of cool if they like use these for the sagas as a way to come up with ideas and then just kind of shuffled them into the dungeon. Or the other direction is also cool. Sword crumbles to dust. You can save some chippings for Linza. Okay, that's one of my optional objectives. Got it. Let's do east next. Switch to Ariane first. Ads again. Just drop tons of food, so that's good. I guess that first room is just by far the most dangerous, and also because I was playing as Owen, who I assumed was a tank, but who seems to suck. It might be an EOC thing, because I think this stuff existed prior to EOC. Like, just barely prior. It seems like Dungeoneering barely missed being in old school. It's a pickaxe, okay. Wasted some healing there. It should be okay though, I think. Got a pickaxe, so I have to go somewhere to mine with it. Oh, there's ore in this room that I skipped, I see. Doesn't look like it shows up on the map. Do you have the mining ability to use this? Yeah, this is really cool. Really seems to be about Dungeoneering. All kinds of different pieces of ore. This guy's still having a jolly old time making potatoes. It's great. Is he still stuck on the wall? He sure is. Poor guy. Are these the crabs? Oh, thank God. Really stressed out about that. Let me go make that before I forget. Bit of a walk, so I'll spare you watching it. I missed it, but when you're walking around the dungeon, they just kind of passively chat with each other. It's pretty neat. Like it. Okay, so she needs to have the gold charm, presumably. Tempt the summoning. Nice. Alright, they can't understand summoning because they don't have the skill levels. Garaggio. Useful smithing techniques. Sweet. Alright, let me study and make sure I'm not missing anything for completion here. Okay, it looks like we're gonna get the reward, so good. Oh hey, it's pickup sticks. I love the druid names, they're great. Summon something to help you escape? Did Karn just leave you here? Roar in the dungeon distracted him. He worked it out. There are beasts down here that make Wolpertingers look harmless. Karn is related to Tarn. Are you injured? A little bruised. Can you walk? You should head to the surface now. Is it safe? Sick. Okay. Oh, and there's a key. Okay. I think that's the last thing we need. That guard just continuing to plant the potatoes is really cute. Alright, I think this is our boss fight. Oh shit. Wonder if this gives you backstory for all the different bosses. Everyone should speak. You're under arrest. Temple Knights have no authority down here. Oh, have everyone talk. So what's the evil scheme? Train a flock of pigeons to attack a Varrock with particularly sharp beaks. Never see it coming. Domesticate this creature. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to all of these sagas. These are really cool. Can't possibly stop me. Okay. Kill the ads first, I guess. Oh, well, it looks like I have to kill the ads first, so it simplifies that. I don't know if I can even fight the behemoth. Nice. Look for safe spots. Oh, that was for the fight itself, I see. Almost died. Learn from the behemoth. Wait. An idea of how they function, how to stop them, what makes them tick. I did like the whole having to hide from the falling rocks. I'm guessing EOC broke the balance of a lot of these. Study it or keep the knowledge for ourselves. And convince Rowan to spare the behemoth's life so she could study it. While she couldn't grasp the full details of the animal hypnosis, she was able to gain a greater understanding of how it functioned. Her was convinced nothing bad could come from it. So it was that our three heroes defeated the Beastmaster Karn. Sick. Hey, 100%. Okay, so Three's Company is a frenetic saga, which is kind of like a quest that takes place in an authored dungeoneering dungeon. It's actually super cool, and I wish there was more content like this around dungeoneering. I mean, I know there's a bunch of other sagas in the game, but I kind of wish that these sagas were the skill, because you actually play as an adventuring party, and you have to press a button to swap between them. It's really neat. There's actually not terribly much to summarize here, because it's mostly just a dungeoneering dungeon. The fun part of it is that you're playing as three of the signature characters, Owen, Ariane, and Ozan, and they all banter with each other. So the banter is really cool. But the gist of it is that you're solving a dungeon with them, and you're trying to capture a criminal. I'm excited to check out more of these sagas in the future. They're pretty neat. Let's get back to the playthrough. 2 books. Nice. So those are the achievements I needed. Sick. So I just read these for a very small amount of dungeoneering XP, which is pretty funny. I'll just keep putting this on range since it's more annoying for me to train right now. I'm blowing through these, so I gotta do reset your floor progress, combat familiar to fight a boss, pass the guards in the wilderness, locate a sinkhole. So reset's the one that I'm just gonna have to keep going until I am forced to reset. Beast mode is gonna be really annoying. I'm probably gonna want to do it on a lower tier floor after the reset. Rammernaut's gonna require me to actually fight Rammernaut, who I haven't run into, I don't think yet. And I guess the Frost Dragon Bone you don't see except on the lower tier floors, so I'll have to hunt for most of these. I guess I'm just going to keep going now until I get forced to prestige reset, and then once I do that, I'll try to finish the rest of them. This is a boss I haven't seen before. It's kind of interesting. It does like an arrow rain attack and teleports around as you attack him, and also has protect from range. I have to try to prepare in case I ever get a boss that just like totally counters magic. Seems possible. This guy seems like he would really suck to fight with his melee. Okay, here we go. The next floor is not available at your dungeoneering level. Consider resetting your progress to gain the best ongoing rate of XP. So I need to figure out where I go to reset. But I think that's the highest prestige I'm going to get now. My understanding is that if I start back at floor 1, I'm going to get a minimum of that amount of XP per floor now. Or at least a minimum of that multiplier of XP, even for the low-level floors that are otherwise really easy to clear. So I think I click this reset button. Can it be undone? Yes. Take it from the top. There we go. So now we want to definitely try to go for the other ones. I think I want to try to fish for the Frost Dragon objective because it seems kind of annoying. I'm going to try to work through some of my other achievements here. I need to talk to Talsar for sinkholes somewhere. This guy, Talsar. Where will the next sinkhole appear? 33 minutes near a flax field. Okay, so I'll try to remember to pop over there. Guessing that's the one in Sears Village. Try to do, there's like a beast mode achievement that you get. Or 1 complexity 6, yeah, this all seems correct. All seems fine. And I'm gonna fish for the Frost Dragon after I get this beast mode achievement. I think I want to do it on the lowest possible floor. I think that makes sense. Seems like a really annoying achievement. You have to fish all the possible fish. You have to tap out every divination wisp. Oh, this sucks. I don't have 90 woodcutting. I don't think I can boost to get 90 woodcutting. So, like, I guess I have to run the dungeon until I get one where I can actually do everything before I even bother guessing, I guess. That sucks. Okay. I thought maybe the lower floors would have a lower chance of having shit in them, but maybe that's not true. It means all the time I've already spent has been a waste. Oh hey, it still gave it to me. Well, I don't know why. You just played Mod Mark's persistence by exhausting every resource on the critical path. Maybe it excludes stuff that... Oh, whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. That's great. Okay, so now I just need Rammernaut, Frost Dragon. I'm going to get the medium ones before the easy ones. And then these 3. I'll just pin them all. This is all the shit I have to do. I believe there's a minor cheese here where you can exit the dungeon and reform it if you're trying to do the Frost Dragon one until you see a anti-dragon shield in the entrance. I'm gonna go ahead and do it as a large floor now, just to try to increase the chance that I see it. Anti-dragon shield showed up this time, so I'm gonna hope that it shows up. We'll see. I did this grapple one. It's kind of a cool puzzle. I like it. I don't think I'm ever gonna do a large dungeon again. Medium maybe. Try to fish for this Frost Dragon, but this is nuts. This is so much longer. I probably already missed the sinkhole. Finally cleared the dungeon. I'm well beyond the opportunity to find a frost well. I'm well beyond the opportunity to do the sinkhole, so I'm gonna try to leave and see if I can find a Frost Dragon before giving up on the dungeon. And then from now on, while looking for a Frost Dragon, I'm just gonna do it on medium floors. It is not worth all the time that took whatsoever. Just got 2 dungeoneering levels apparently. Right on. So that's the advantage of doing a large dungeon. That's a lot of XP. 62 hit points. Still no Frost Dragon. Not had this room before. It's a Construct you repair. You have a hilarious accident with a hammer and chisel, destroying the block in the process. Why is it a hilarious accident? Okay, I don't want to miss the next sinkhole, so I think I'm going to look up... It looks like a way that you can sort of try to farm for a dragon is to just load in on a map, see if you get lucky, and get the dragon in the first couple of rooms, since you're exposed to a lot of rooms when you first load the map. If you don't have one, restart and repeat until you see one. So I'm probably just going to do that. I guess it's still possible that I'll get the dragon and then not get a prayer altar on the entire floor, which I guess is solvable if you have construction 75 to build a prayer altar in the starting room, but I definitely do not have that. So it's a bit of a conundrum. Dungeoneering 55. Slowly but surely. Alright, apparently you're allowed to teleport to the sinkhole right before it triggers. You can't enter a sinkhole in Ironman mode. Yeah, no kidding, man. I can't teleport there. Better be somewhere I can get to. Okay, so that's Canifus, right? Near the lodestone, apparently. Should get the enter sinkhole reward here. There it is, locate a sinkhole. And then I think I only have one more thing to do for the easy Demonheim achievements, which are worth doing. Pass the guards guarding the wilderness entrance. Alright, this should let me get some kind of secondary role thing on the Ring of Kinship, which sounds useful. There you go. Let me go talk to Dragond. That gets the easy tasks done, and then I can finish up the medium tasks after that. It's this guy, right? Engineering tutor. About the task system. And where the Demonheim aura, I've stored it in the aura management interface. Which I can use auras like that, that's fine. Can be resurrected once per day without consequence. Choose the opponent you'll face at the end of a floor, which is good. Use a secondary role for your Ring of Kinship. Okay, well, use the lamp on summoning, of course. I'm going to try to find, I'm going to do this trick where I load in, see if I see it, and then load out. I'd like to choose the next boss you'll encounter. Not now. I am going to choose it, though, to get one of the achievements I need. Right, so can I do customize here? Here we go. Magic. Increased chance of hitting. Chance of applying the combust effect. Slow down your opponent's attack speed. Chance to hit. Switch to Blitzer Ring. It's probably the best one. Alright, I've been doing this for like 15 minutes or so, and I still haven't found one. I want to actually be getting Dungeoneering XP while I'm searching, so I'll do this for another until the hour rolls over, and then I'll switch to just doing medium dungeons, I guess. See if I get lucky. It would really suck to go to all this trouble to try to find the Frost Dragon and then just not have an altar. Alright, this is going to be my last attempt, and I'm going to switch to doing medium floors and hope I just run into it randomly. I really don't want to do a lot of Dungeoneering training until I have the medium diary done, because it's really helpful. Like, you always start with Law and Cosmic runes, which seems great. So I guess if I end up advancing floors far enough that I'm going to leave the frosty floors, then I'll go back to trying to farm for it directly. It just seems really shitty. Unusually RNG dependent. Like, I would rather a grind to kill a bunch of something than this, you know? Interesting puzzle room here to scare ferrets onto pressure plates. Pretty silly. Alright, well, fortunately this floor does have an altar. So I guess if I see an altar, I will search everywhere for the dragon, since there's a pretty high chance that I'll get the dragon with no altar, and that would suck really, 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 really bad. Well, there's a rumor that if you have an anti-dragon shield in the opening room, you're guaranteed to get a dragon. I finally got a floor that I was actually able to do the whole floor and did not see any dragons, so I think that's wishful thinking. Dungeoneering 56. I'm trying out using the Alt-1 plugin so I can start marking key locations. I think that might be a little helpful. No luck on this floor, although I couldn't do every room. Dungeoneering 57, still no Frost Dragon. To be careful, one of these floors I'm going to get to, it won't have a chance of spawning anymore. Oh my god, it's a dragon. Okay, I just have to pray. I have to pray that there's an altar somewhere in here. Please, let there be one. I'll be really sad if there isn't. There's a reasonable chance there won't be. You are halfway to completing. Do not bury those bones, whatever you do. I've had a couple floors now where there have been multiple altars, so just have to pray. I'll be so sad if I get screwed here. Oh, there's an altar, thank God. I was getting really annoyed and frustrated. So we just have to kill this ranger and then we can do it. Okay, use bones on altar. Thank God. I'm gonna go back to rushing small dungeons after this. I've just been doing this to get the stupid achievement step done. Now, is this the easy giant demon? The one that... It's not the one that dies in 3 hits, apparently. Okay, very happy to be back to doing small dungeons. Now that I don't need it anymore, I'm seeing multiple frost dragons. Maybe they become more likely the further along you are. I guess that would make sense if you're just trying to get to floor 11 and do floor 11 over and over. But it's weird, like you would expect that the floors would increase in difficulty, but it seems like they don't really. Like you get different bosses at different tiers of floors, generally. But as far as I can tell, all these floors are like almost identical difficulty to each other. It's very strange. I've fought the Bulwark Beast before. It looks cool. It has an armor meter that I'm apparently able to ignore. Oh, I guess you get a pickaxe and then mine it down, maybe? Interesting. Unfortunate that I can just ignore the mechanic. It's just EOC things, I guess. Alright, Dungeoneering 58. Okay, my session is done for today. We have a really long way to go to this imp. I have 15,000 Dungeoneering tokens. I need 100,000. In theory, as I unlock higher prestiges, the rate at which I get tokens increases, but I think this is going to be like a week-long project or so. But I'm going to keep at it. I'm really close to finishing this achievement. I just need to get a little bit deeper in the floors to fight the boss that will let me finish that diary set, or whatever you want to call it. Area tasks. Yeah, just have this last one for the medium diaries. I'll be back from your perspective in like a second. Well, I just stopped recording, but I went to go check on the trapper, and I got my first Zygamite, so that's exciting. I need one more. This one is... Oh, I need to have farming 81 anyway. Well, I'm close to it. Be nice to have both of those ready right when I hit 81. Also gave birth to my first spirit yak, so I'm going to move that into one of the large pens. Alright, all of the high priority stuff here on Anachronia has been built. I don't think there's anything insane from any of these boosts. I guess the extra, like, spa pool effects is kind of cool, but I suppose also the skill cape stand is going to be great once that matters, which is a ways off. And the Slayer helmet stand is going to be really useful, but all that's still some ways to go. So I'm going to finish off the spa first, I think. Let's go ahead and upgrade that now. And I suppose I'll just save up for the next level of it too. Why not? It's still wood, leaves, and clay. Oh, but I need 90 agility. Okay, I didn't know that part. In that case, let me work on something else. I also need to find whatever essential oils are. Ooh. There's construction for the player lodge. Probably gonna do Big Game Hunter somewhat soon. It seems like it's worth doing. So that's wood, leaves, and hides. Okay. I forget why, but Big Game Hunter. It might be there's like a... Oh yeah, it's the clue totem. One of the pieces of the clue totem comes from Big Game Hunter, and it seems like it's worth me unlocking that before I seriously start working down my clue backlog, because I guess the clue totem makes it so that clue steps are the same count as old school, and a bit more reasonable. I've been doing those invention tasks on my phone when they come up because they're not very interesting. It's like turn in some components. So I was able to get a few points. I didn't do the discoveries here. I've got mechanized Chinchampa. Weirdly, the dwarven ones don't have names. This is the wood cutting one, so I'm just gonna build that, or this is the mining one, yeah, and the wood cutting accumulator. I think this one gives you XP whenever you fail to cut wood, and this one gives you XP whenever you get a critical strike. And I don't really know what the use case for the mechanized chin is, but I'd like the discovery XP, so I'm gonna do that now. I think I'll get a level up here. There it is, yeah. Nothing for Invention 51. Alright, we should be getting Divination 90, first level 90 skill. I don't know if this has a port associated with it, the player-owned port. But this is probably going to boost, I think it's Ictlarin's little helper in my quest list here. When I do my quest for today, rather than do his ill cult, I know I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I ended up doing Waterfall quest. I'm probably going to do Gertrude's cat and then Ictlarin to get into Sophanum to do the next tier of Wisp. In fact, I probably need to do that right now because the next Wisps, the next Guthix cache is going to give me the double Wisp thing, and I'd like to have that for this new tier. So let me try to do that. I still have a couple dailies left to do, but if I only have an hour, I should try to burn through Gertrude's cat as quickly as possible. Gertrude's cat is a 2003 quest for what it's worth, so it's not that far down the line. Alright, starting Gertrude's cat here. The one I think this is the same, so I'm just going to blow through it. There is one really minor change that's interesting. There's a Dougal bush now behind her house that you can pick leaves from instead of there just being random leaves on the ground. There's also random leaves on the ground, but I guess they make more sense now. Okay, so this is actually a somewhat significant change, but I think it must be because of Fort 4 and 3, right? Like, the plank area used to be here, and now it's this big fort. So they had to move where you go to find the cat. And I think it's actually on West Varrock. I think I'm on the wrong side. Hold on. Oh wow, yeah, it's a tiny place instead of it being at the sawmill. It looks like it's the same quest. It's just that they just shrunk it down into this tiny house to make room for the fort. It's fun. That's kind of a nice touch here that you can see the kitten crate from up here, instead of just having to depend on the sound of meows like in old school. That's a really relatively recent change, February 2023, when they got rid of the lumberyard. Right, this should be the end of Gertrude's cat. That was crazy fast. I have a cat now. I have kitten, and then there's like an exclamation point, like it's like a shockingly good reward. Alright, so I don't actually need to finish Ictlarin's little helper, I just need to get inside of Sophanum, so I might just start it for now. We'll see how far I have to go. This one might actually have some changes, because it requires Diamond in the Rough, but the text doesn't say that it's a remake, so maybe not. We'll see. In this quest 2 or 3 times, I don't remember as specifically, but I think they maybe moved the tent where it starts because there's some new content not too far from here, like between Narda and Sophanum. But that's not really a significant change. This is an interestingly, like, formatted quest. It's like you, like, black out and then you flash back to the blackout the whole time. There we go. Oh, I like having the cat on the door. That's smart. Do I need a ghost speak amulet? I don't think I have access to a bank in here. Sense of deja vu swamps you as you touch the pyramid story. Your vision begins to swim before you collapse. Now we're gonna, like, flash. Oh, cool. It still has the funny... normally you can just, like, click ahead and your character automatically runs through these traps. That appears to no longer be the case, amusingly. Okay. In old school, like, these traps are basically non-existent. You can just click past all of them. It's pretty funny. After the initial part, you can just run past everything else. But I guess they made those initial traps more difficult. You get so much use out of lights out in this game. A pretty straightforward one, though. They've definitely redesigned Sophanum a little bit so that it matches Menaphos more. So, like, the temple's, like, right down here. Previously, it was along the riverbed where this new bridge is going to Menaphos. Looks like I have to do contact to be able to use that bridge, which I'm not going to bother with for now. Cool looking apparition of Krondus here. Fortunately, in my flashback, now I have gear that I didn't have with me in the first flashback because I left and got some. Nice. Overwhelming compulsion to leave this room. I think I'm just gonna push through and finish the quest. Why not? It's not that long. You just see if there's any change in what the possessed priest looks like here. Final battle begins. Oh, just a guy. A super magic potion? Huh. That's kind of cool. Magic plus 10. That might actually matter for, like, casting a jewelry enchantment later on. Ictlarin looks really cool. I think he's just, like, hanging out at Het's Oasis, which is a little weird. There we go. Amulet of Cat Speak. Quest complete. 17 minutes to spare to the next Gothic's cache, so I'll be able to pop back over here and check out the new wisps. Actually, the weekly reset triggered again. I just did weeklies because of my vacation, but I have a bunch of them. I think I'll probably try to knock them all out before I go back into Dungeoneering. I want to have my distractions completely cleared so I can just go hard in Dungeoneering and get this silly charming imp. Now that I'm 90 divination, I can do the player-owned port minigame. I probably should have squeezed that out since it's a weekly thing. Like, I could have just knocked out 90 thieving without too much trouble. Like, I see these scarabs very infrequently, but they give you a bunch of, like, rep in exchange for health? Oh, and I guess a small amount of Slayer XP. That's kind of interesting. Slayer 47. I wonder if you can, like, there's like a FC that hunts for these or something to quickly grind out reputation. Holy shit, one of those scarabs I just squished gave me like 90k gold coins. Most of them gave nothing. Damn, maybe I should grind for scarabs at some point. I've seen those like one other time and clicked on them and realized I got a small amount of Slayer XP and money. Huh. Man, there's so many more scarabs here, but I don't have any food. Alright, these are my new wisps. Alright, I'm just gonna do the whole 20-minute buff here. It's fine. Get some luminous energy. Don't have any plan to use it for anything, but hey, it might come up in invention. Okay, cash boost ran out. Lots of people at the tier 90 area, probably for... I'm guessing you can make some pretty good Signs of the Porter here. I'm going to finish up this inventory. I still have a couple dailies to do. I had to reset my Reaper task again. I keep getting Jad and then Calphite Queen. I can't do either, I don't think. But I've got 7 Barrows Brothers kills to do, and then I've got my weeklies to work through, and then we're going to get back on this Dungeoneering grind. Alright, first chest of 7 here. I'm going to hit 70 magic really soon, so when I come back I'm going to bring RM staff with me. Should get 70 magic once RM dies here. Thank you, 70 magic, and I get to use my first augmented weapon, which is really exciting. Yeah, now I can get invention XP from combat. Cool shit. Looks cool too. Looks much looks cooler than it does in old school RuneScape. It's pretty lame looking in old school RuneScape. I probably want to figure out some augments to throw on this thing. I did some research. It sounds like Precise and Equilibrium are recommended for low-level equipment. Oh my god, I hit so much harder now. It's, like, ridiculous. I might actually want to try to do the fight caves again. I'll probably go back once I grind out 70 defense. I think kind of my plan here is to get the Charming Imp so that I can spend more time in the Abyss without feeling like I'm wasting potential summoning XP on the Abyssal Charms that I don't pick up. Grind out 70 defense there so that I can equip RM set, continue doing Barrows runs until I get RM's chest and pants, and then I'll probably feel good to go to try the fight caves at that point. So the damage increase from this staff seems kind of insane, actually. Alright, chest 2 of 7, nothing. Try to figure out these perks real quick. Now, fortunately, I have a shitload of precise components to roll for this. Yeah, so ideally, we would get Precise 4, Equilibrium 2. That seems pretty unlikely, but... Oh, Precise 2, Equilibrium 1. Decent start, I suppose. And I think I want scavenging on the other one. I can take it off later. Because eventually I think I want scavenging on armor once I have augmented armor. But scavenging helps you to get more components, which seems really useful. So precise 2, increase minimum damage by 1.5%, so 3%. Equilibrium, increase minimum hit by 3%. Decrease max hit by 1%. Okay. Then I have a somewhat reasonable chance of getting scavenging 3. So I have a lot of precious components from all of the jewels and gems that I got from the 80 crafting grind. I think I'd go for this. I think this is the way to go. Hopefully I just pull scavenging 3. I might roll this a couple times and see if I get lucky. Scavenging 2 and looting. Yeah, okay. Scavenging 3 I think is what I want long term, but I'll give looting a try. That sounds kind of fun. Okay, so my understanding of the way the augmented weapon works is I need to not disassemble the item. So I believe we want to get to level 12 and then use a siphon to get the XP off of it without disassembling it or losing any of its gizmos or whatever. I don't think I can get to level 12 until I'm a higher invention level, so I might actually need to do it at level 9. I think I'm probably just going to do the same thing as before. Whenever I go to reset this item and get the invention XP out of it, I'll try to get better gizmos. I'm not going to worry about it too much for now, though. Oh wow, scavenging perk's pretty good. It just gave me 2 powerful components for sure. Kind of annoying to get. Right on. Maybe I need to more quickly get scavenging 3 on there to get the maximum possible chance. I suppose it's gonna end up coming off the weapon regardless once I get an armor piece that I can equip, so it's not a huge deal. Just want to have something. Chest number 3. Yeah, it seems like looting's not as exciting as I thought. It gives like magic logs and a handful of fish. Probably just like clutters up my inventory, to be honest. I guess the Banite stone spirits would be nice if I get a decent number of them and they can stack, but not super compelling stuff, unfortunately. Another chest. Nothing. Wow, I'm really glad I did not go for scavenging 3 because it's apparently a 1 in 15,000 chance with my current gear. So yeah, scavenging 2 is as good as I'm gonna get. Thank you, Wiki Perk Calculator. I'm now looking up this, see if there's a particularly better gizmo I can get than Precise 2, Equilibrium 1. Alright, so like Precise 3 is pretty reasonable to go for. So I think maybe the objective is you get Precise 3 on one gizmo with no other gizmo, and then Equilibrium 3 on the other one, and then Scavenging goes on the armor. So yeah, I'll still eventually revisit that. Apparently there's like a 1 in 372,000 chance that I could get Precise 3 Equilibrium 2 on a single gizmo, but no, we'll just go for Precise 3 at some point. 1 in 10 is a reasonable thing to hunt for, especially given how many precise components I have. Alright, opening chest. Nothing. I will not complain about getting no drops today. I'm so lucky to have gotten Aram's staff as early as I did. It was the one thing that I wanted to get before 70 magic, and I got it. Alright, 2 more chests. I gotta kill Guthrie first. Alright, second to last chest. Nothing. Alright, last chest of the day. What we get? Nothing. That's okay. Slayer 48. I'm gonna get a lot of passive Slayer XP from this. Very exciting to be able to just use the penguin rewards instead of having to save them now. Alright, using my penguin lamps on summoning here. Probably not gonna get any levels. I might get 1 level out of this. Should probably just go ahead and do the use all lamps button, but just in case it matters. Yes, I might get a level out of the broken home lamp whenever I go around to that. Alright, I've been putting it off. I'm gonna go figure out the player-owned port. I guess while I'm there, I'll do Meg as well. I don't like getting thieving as the lamp, but, you know, whatever, it happens. Alright, so I've got a thing pointing me towards the partner. I think is the divination character. Oh, it's cutscene. Okay, watch this then. I think this is similar to the Anachronia base camp thing, but it's only for 90 skills.
Hello there. Welcome to my port, such that it is. I know it's not much to look at anymore.
This is with
but there
max
was a
voice
time
acting
when
and
this
max
was a
volume, by the way.
bustling hive of commerce. We haven't seen any trade since the sea monsters started attacking. The port's fallen onto hard times, and the eastern lands have grown quiet. Huh?
Whoa. Beat him with the Drammen staff. Nice.
Well, you can certainly handle yourself, can't you? Name's Strum. John Strum.
John Strum.
Who were those people? Why do you bring them here?
Okay, so the memory is our divination character, I assume. I am the World Guardian. No, I'm just a guy who've done a handful of quests released between 2001 and 2002.
Well, that got the blood rushing, didn't it? Can't think when I last felt so alive. And you heard what she said, didn't you? It's possible again to travel across the seas. The sea monsters that have plagued the oceans must be gone. That means the whole market's opened up. For years I've been living in the shadows, just getting up, eating, going to sleep, day in, day out. I've wished for the life I once had, running this place. I want to feel that hustle and bustle, feel that energy again. But I'm too old for all that. But you, well, you could do it. I've heard of your skills. Everyone's heard of your skills. Would you help an old man out?
Oh yeah.
What do I have to
Why would you
lose?
let me run this place?
I know it's a lot to ask of you, but just think of the rewards. They say there are scrolls out there. Forgotten scrolls that hold the secrets of forging ancient armor. With a ship, you could hunt those down. Come on. What do you say? Partners?
Let's do it.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's get down to business.
To defeat the
Our
Huns.
port is falling apart. If we're going to raise the funds to restore it, we need to send ships eastwards as quickly as possible. Go and talk to our navigator, Duncan, in the office. He's a little peculiar, but capable. He'll be able to get you started. Thank you. I've got a good feeling about you.
Alright, talk to Duncan. I start with a single ship. I really should have done this sooner. I could have been doing this for weeks if I had just put my head down on thieving. Whatever, it's fine.
And who may you be?
I do like everyone having this title, like the partner, the navigator, the memory. That's cool.
I see. Well, it's about time someone took this place in hand. I've written numerous complaints, but the only thing that led to was John taking down the complaint box. We're in bad shape. We only have one ship that's seaworthy and barely any crew. John kept on one captain, thank Guthix, although from what I can tell, he's a drunk. As the only member of the team who doesn't spend all day in the bar, I've been doing a bit of prep work in case of this eventuality.
I like their use of thank Guthix or whatever, like just subbing in Guthix for God as opposed to gods. That always makes my eye twitch in fantasy fiction, or it's like, you can say gods damn it all day. It doesn't work.
Well, there's an island not far from here called Twilight. The most
Twilight.
western of all the Washanko Isles. There's meant to be a ready supply of bamboo there. I propose we send out a ship with what crew we have and collect as much bamboo as we can. Hopefully it'll be enough to fix up this office and run another ship. Here are the details, Portmaster.
Thanks. Okay, use the voyage button. The basics. Interact here to assign a captain, edit ship, edit crew. This is a pretty good tutorial. James the Ghost. Oh, I really like these little portraits. That's cool looking. Traveling drunks. This is not great. Small crate of food. Select weathered rigging. Okay, these each have different things that they do. Morale versus seafaring. Sure. Success 100%. All right. Yeah, so this is... There's some garrison stuff in WoW that's more like this, I suppose. Venture on the high seas. Send out ship. Approximate ETA soon. I guess they're going to speed this one up at first to explain the minigame. Voyage generally lasts a number of real-world hours. This one will complete when you progress in the tutorial. Got it.
Excellent. Well, that's the first ship sent.
Partner.
You've sent off a ship? Already? Well, I'm mightily impressed. Hang on. Do my ears deceive me? It sounds like your ship has returned.
Click the flashing icon. Get results. Mission successful. Oh, cool. They level up. I like that. Be back with bamboo and chimes, which I have some from pickpocketing the gullible tourist earlier. Cool. See, I see that. Old partner, the good news. Okay, so you get like visitors and stuff here. I keep track of that.
That's quite the haul. I reckon we've got enough bamboo there to fix up the old bar. Ah, you see, Duncan
Fix up the bar before the office.
A port's only as good as its bar, right? Don't worry, I'll deal with Duncan. You go and talk to Sarula, the barman, about fixing up the place.
Lovely to meet you, my salty little oyster. I'm Sarula. Who are you?
I'm the port
She
manager.
certainly needs a bit of love and attention. Well, how can I help? Why, that's wonderful news. We should get on it
Does
at
she have
once.
like tentacles coming out of her head? She does. Interesting. Build mode to upgrade the bar. Refitted bar. 2% chance of attracting higher quality captains. It's going to be funny if like the reward for building the upgrade to the office is way better than that. Attracting adventurers, I see.
Wonderful, wonderful. The place looks far better. Go and tell John the good news. I think he's in the office. I heard him arguing with Duncan.
How dare you? I've never been so insulted.
Oh, we finally get some resources, and you waste it on your watering hole. That should have gone on the office. We need
Is
to
it for
be able
multiple
to manage
ships?
multiple
Ah.
ships.
Oh, well, maybe you're right. Anyway, on to business. I was thinking about that adventurer who turned up at the port. We could use someone with her skills. Might open up new opportunities.
Adventurers turn up to your port every day. Adventurers give access to special voyages. Access voyages earn parts of Forgotten Scrolls, XP, and trade
Have a
goods.
word.
Okay.
She's probably still in the bar.
Need an excuse to send me east. Avatar lady. Oh, she like a living, like she'll get sucked into the Gothic's holes. Interesting. Start a voyage. Special voyage. Also gives bamboo and coins. Additional crew will improve your chances. Crew for hire, Brimhaven pirate. Okay, and I'm spending chimes for that, I see. Your crew member. Later you'll find stronger but more expensive crewmen. Smuggler. Open the shipyard again. Crew list. Add the pirate. Okay, I see the success chance going up. Really like those portraits, they look great. So maybe they'll let me upgrade the office as well. It seems like a neat little system. I don't hate stuff like this.
I reckon they'll show up most days. You two have much in common. Similar skills, for one thing. They won't be able to stay away.
More adventures with having level 90 in agility, which is ways off, but something I need to do. Construction, which is probably not realistic anytime soon. Cooking is going to be my go-to. I need to edit a video skill, so that might happen, although I don't know if I have enough food banked for it. We'll see what happens with dungeoneering. Fishing is another I need a video edit skill, so that one's likely. Herblore is a long ways off. Hunter I could probably squeeze out, because the XP rates are so insane. Prayer is a long ways off, Runecraft's a long ways off, Slayer's a long ways off, and thieving is like gonna happen just passively from me needing to make money to do dailies. Okay, that sounds nice.
Your ship has returned, Portmaster.
Get results. Mission successful. And we get some level ups, which is cool. Upgrade the office now. It's your ship slot. Confirm.
Ah, excellent, Portmaster. With the upgraded office, we can now run 2 ships at once.
Looks like we'll be needing new crew. Maybe even another captain.
Navigator will find 15 voyage prospects and 15 recruitable crew for you daily.
You take the helm from here, partner.
Okay.
Good luck. Any questions? We'll be happy to help.
I'm at your disposal.
Try to figure it out. I don't know if I have to bring any resources from outside ever. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ship name creator. Yeah, I'll just do random names. Can always change it later, right? All right, I'm gonna putz around with this for a little bit. Bar, office. I guess the office I have to do first. Oh, that's really expensive now. Okay. Boost ship stats by 2%. Spend my resources on that. Boosted chimes and bamboo. Probably takes a while to pay for itself. I have extra chimes, but not extra bamboo. Let me get a voyage started, I guess. Alexander add-in. Oh, and I can re-roll some of them, it looks like. Oh, that's nice. It lets you compare directly. These other characters are pretty bad in comparison. Oh, I see. The drunk has good morale. The smuggler has good seafaring. The stowaway has good combat. Interesting. I think I just want to recruit people that have specific skills here, right? Ardoin storekeeper. I think the only thing that matters is their stats. It's hard to tell. Ooh, first mate. Alright, now I'm basically out of resources, so that's probably as good as I'm going to get for now. Of claims to have invented rope. That's funny. Explore the seas. To the rescue. Alright, I'm going to have to mess around with the settings here to see if I can figure some of these out. Okay, I can get my chance up pretty high here. Give it a try. 84%, sure. That's 26 minutes? I don't know how often I get updates for this. Okay, so I definitely need to have like an A crew and a B crew. So I need to start hiring the cheap people instead of re-rolling them. That was kind of a mistake earlier. Gotta just have people to have people, I guess. Alright, only get 62% with this, but I'm just gonna do it. It's fine. Alright, this seems like a cute little minigame. Come back to it. I think I can do it more regularly than once a week. I might add it to my daily list, we'll see. Got other weeklies to work through, and then it's dungeoneering time. Finish Irby Werby, did not get a level up. Gonna save my points for the last totem piece for next week, and then I just go hard on agility after that. Might finally get an agility level here. This has all been passive agility XP since I trained to 75. Yeah, there it is. Agility 76. Should be a range level. Yeah, range 44. I'm not super feeling doing Broken Home or any of the like bonus XP activities, so I'm just going to do Wisps of the Grove and I'll save the rest of it towards the end of the week. I guess stuff that gives you XP directly, it makes sense to do as late as possible just so that you have the highest possible level in that skill, but at the same time I'm probably not going to be actively leveling summoning, so maybe that doesn't matter. Alright, Wisps of the Grove, I don't think I'm going to get a level up. I'm getting pretty close to 80 farming, which is a big deal. Yeah, it's not going to cut it. Okay, given that I'm going to delay doing Broken Home, let's go do Dungeoneering. Oh, that's nice. It tells you when your ships are done. I wonder if that works, if it gives you mobile notifications like with the Trapper. I'll go check on it really quick. I might be able to manage it from Fort 4 and 3. There's like a little table in there that lets you do worker management in Anachronia, but I'm curious if it works for the player-owned port as well. Get results. Hey, it achieved its objectives. Okay, I believe that's something specific to her. I think I want to go to the port just to check everything. Emery did not find what she was looking for at the island she visited, so it was successful, but she didn't. Okay, I understand. I'm not going to go too crazy with managing these all the time. It would be great if I didn't have to travel anywhere to do it. There's just like an interface in here that I could do it from. But I do want to try to get a bunch of bamboo and coins and stuff to get better at this. Oh, it's really nice to just be able to like rush small floors with no other agenda. I guess I have to do the medium diary step once I get to a deep enough floor for it, but let's just go fast here. This is a new one. There's a frenetic scout here. What are you doing here? Can I help? Raw fish logs and metal bars. Fish cooked, logs turned into bows, and the bars turned into battle axes. Okay. They're done. That's a cool, quick challenge there. I like it. The Stomp is a much more annoying boss than I gave him credit for the first time I fought him. He's more interesting than the inexplicable tunnel blocking skeleton fight. But he has this thing where, like, he just barely heals like a tick before you would normally be able to damage him. I don't know how they calibrated it, but it seems like it's slightly calibrated incorrectly. Dungeoneering, 59. Alright, I'm gonna try to get this last achievement here. Ram or not, I'm gonna select as my boss. I think I can get it by just staying at the edges of the arena to get him to stun himself. I don't think you have to be perfect. I fought him before, but I think I just face tanked him the first time I encountered him. Here at Ram or not, I think if I just stay on the edge of the map, he's basically a classic get him to charge into the wall guy. That must be why I've never gotten the reward from him, because he dies instantly? Okay, I need to like not attack him then. Oh shit, I ran out of run there. Something, or he locked me in. For a really long time for him to activate that ability. I've completed all the medium tasks. Upgraded the aura for you. 2,000 engineering tokens and a lamp. When you're wearing the aura, you'll waste fewer arrows, automatically grind bones, that's pretty nice. Let you see the magical barrier over near the yew trees to the east. Because you completed the medium task set, you may now bind one potion. Had a word with the smuggler who will help out with some runes. Super worth it, I think. Super worth it. And now I don't have to care about anything. I can just grind this out. I don't have to worry about specific floors or specific bosses. Just turn my brain off. Oh man, I thought I was using this ring wrong the whole time. Apparently you have to right-click set secondary. I thought like maybe you just needed to get the achievements in the first place to even use these roles, but no, the achievements let you set a secondary role that's at like 20% and then 40% efficiency. So I have it so I do the combust as my main thing and the extra accuracy as my secondary, because it ends up being like 40% of 20%. It's still a decent accuracy boost. And I don't know how correct it is to bother spending tokens on this. I guess the question is, how quickly do I get the tokens? So I'll maybe make this decision like whenever I get enough tokens from a run that the single floor gave me half the tokens necessary to upgrade, that's when I'll upgrade. I'll just do that. New puzzle I haven't seen before. Something about the liquids over here, I guess. Oh, weird. What's with pushing the blocks? Mix green, mix blue, mix yellow, mix violet. Okay, I think that works. Maybe there's a more complicated version of this room that makes more sense. Like, really trivial. Oh man, just starting with like the group gate stone and being able to drop it instantly and teleport to it without thinking is a huge benefit. There's enough brain energy required to like quickly craft some cosmic runes and then make the gate stone and then drop the gate stone. This is a pretty massive improvement, I gotta say. I totally missed this, but 9 levels ago I unlocked another bind slot. I guess I don't get another one until 90, so I suppose I'll look for pants to bind. I don't think it particularly matters. Ooh, we got a pretty lucky drop here from this boss, the Soul Bell Orb. Currently using a Duskweed Orb, so that is an upgrade. I'll take it. I gotta go. I'm just gonna reset all my binds, I think. I should put a 8 stone to come back and exit. Whoops. I need 60 defense for the hood. Okay, that's fine. This is my first time doing this barrel minigame. It's an interesting one. You have to like fill the barrel enough to weigh down the pressure plate. It's a very slow room. Like, I'd consider reloading the entire dungeon if I get this one. It looks like I can actually manage the ship entirely from this log, which is kind of cool. So I think I just have to find voyage list. Or is it ship list? Shipyard. Here we go. Get results. Achieved its objective and they found a new island. That's cool. Oh, and I can get a Cyclops crewman? That's pretty cool. So we do voyages. And now I can just assign somebody to one of these other ones, I think. I guess since I don't have any seafaring requirement, I can just get food instead and then maybe... Oh wait, no, I want rigging. Because I do have a seafaring requirement, but no morale requirement. That's it. Then maybe I can adjust my crew. I don't really have the people for it. 89% seems fine. Let's just do it. Don't think I can immediately get crew members here. I need to go there for crew members. I'm not sure. This is kind of cool. A way to like explore the seas. I like that. I guess some of these are telling me that I have to go in. So I think I can do shipyard and voyage list, but I can't get new crew members without visiting the town. That's fine. Dungeoneering 60. Nice. Alright, I reached floor 27 for the first time. I think I can get up to 30. Probably not 31, I would guess, based on my current progress. Alright, this is pretty easy to pop out and just manage my voyages whenever I get a pop-up. I'll just keep doing that then. Enigmatic Horde Stalker. Right-click, get riddle. Serpent am I, yet on land I would die. Oh, give me the answer not with words, with an object. It's a pretty cool concept for a puzzle. I'm not going to look these up because that's a neat way to do it. Okay, I mean, I guess it's kind of a puzzle. Wait, did I not get the cave eel? Oh, there it is, cave eel. Cool. I get a level up here? Not quite. Getting a decent number of tokens now, though, like 832. Not bad. There's the level up. 61, and I can do floor 30. This next room is really interesting. I think this is new to floor 30. Kill all the enemies and then try to figure it out. Oh, I can't kill the enemies because I gotta, like, chop my way through here. Ah. Wait until the color matches the docile central flower. That's mean. All of that, and you need a farming level of 97 to uproot the plant. Okay, shouldn't have come in here in the first place. This new boss looks really cool. Well, hopefully he's not just a pushover. I guess we'll find out here in a second. He's a much higher level. These bosses usually are. He has some mechanics. Hits me for range damage, so I can try praying against it, I guess. Starts to glow. Does it mean I need to hide behind a pillar, maybe? Okay, I think so for the future. Oh, that attack sucks. Wow. Cuts your stats by a shitload when it lands. This is the kind of fight where EOC feels really clumsy. Like, I already have that problem in general that I think EOC feels clumsy, but the feeling of having all these animations playing when you need to be dynamically moving to run away from things does not feel great, gotta say. Right. Wasn't a total pushover, but also didn't really need to pay very close attention. Apparently this Curse Bearer guy has a rare drop of a staff that you can only use at level 99. Which sounds neat. Since this is my highest floor, I may as well go back and try to reveal as many rooms as I can. I wonder if it makes sense to, on future prestiges, do my couple last floors either as mediums or larges. Larges are really annoying. I'd have to use that Alt-1 plugin for it. I get 1,000 tokens for that final floor, which means I'd only have to do it 100 times to get enough for the Charming Imp. But hopefully it'll get better as I keep doing these. I'm going to go ahead and leave and then reset. All right, this is my second time prestiging, getting +5 floors. Let's do it. Actually, wait, no, before I do it, I'm not going to forget this time. You go get some bonus XP from resource dungeons to see if that gets me another floor. One of the resource dungeons is on Brain Death Island, which I think requires... Oh, there's a... Okay, never mind. There's a quest that requires 50 dungeoneering and a bunch of other stats that I don't have, so I'm not going to worry about that. There's 3 dungeons I can access. One in the Mining Guild, which would have been really useful during my mining grind. And 2 in Taverley Dungeon. I annoyingly suddenly had an internet outage, so I'm going to pop up my phone really quick and just, I guess, do cooking. I'll have to take my word for it here since it's on my phone and I don't want to take a screenshot. Cooking 77. All right, I'm back. You can see there, cooking 77. All right, I'm going to go back to what I was doing, which is I'm going to pop over to the resource dungeons I've unlocked and see if it gives me a significant number of dungeoneering levels. I think I need 63. I'm not actually sure. It's odd numbers. That makes sense because you start on level 1. So I won't be able to get more floors anyway, but I may as well get the XP in. Popping down here. Okay, the amount of XP you get isn't as crazy as it was. Oh, this would have been so useful before both of these nodes. I might end up having to come... Well, I'm going to have to do more runite or mining at 90. So this will get used at some point. All right, doing the blue dragon door first, which I think is just your own little set of blue dragons. That's neat. Then there's one more by the Hellhounds. Here's the Hellhound dungeon. There's another one at 65. I get 62 dungeoneering, but that's not an unlock, I don't think. All right, so I think my strategy is going to be rush through the floors. Don't open rooms. Don't do anything until you get to the range. How do I phrase this? So previously, I think my prestige was like floor 26, and I ended up getting to floor 31. So that is an increase of 5. So I think what I'll do is when I go through this time, I will reveal all rooms in floors 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. But I won't reveal all rooms elsewhere. I think that that's probably a decent strategy to make sure I see as much content as possible, get as much XP as possible. I still think rushing through like the first couple dozen floors is always the way to go. It's not worth whatever the XP is there. I actually selected this floor by mistake. I meant to go to floor 1, but it's fine, I'm sure. Ooh, we got an empowered fire staff. Requires level 70. I guess I'll try it. I'll bind it at least, and we'll see how it goes. I assume it still provides all runes. It would be really annoying if I suddenly need to like maintain air runes or something. Oh, hey, I got a Thicket Wand. I need that if I'm going to switch off this staff. It is kind of annoying to have to make air runes. So I might just bind that and deal with it, as annoying as that is. On the plus side, that means that if I just get a T7 wand or T7 staff that's not a specific element, that both of those would be a pretty big upgrade. So hoping for one of the two. Dungeoneering 63. Dungeoneering 64. Oh wow, I got a thing. Whoop, 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 whoop. You kept up with Mod Chris L, blazing through the entire dungeon, entering new rooms without fear. Sweet. Hey, Magic 71, almost totally from this place. Prayer 65. Dungeoneering 65. Alright, I'm on 426, so I'm going to switch to medium dungeons and try to reveal as many floors as I can until I cap out again. Alright, new boss. Tried to do as much of the floor as I could. See how this goes here. Not a great start. I don't know if he's just immune to magic. That would be very bad. Okay, there's pillars I have to light in the corner to damage it, it looks like. I was like trying to figure out, is it just immune to magic? But I guess not. If you light even a couple of them, it fucks them up pretty fast, it looks like. See how much XP I get. Dungeoneering 66. Okay, that's a lot. It's pretty good. 2,000 tokens. Let's stay on the mediums and reveal as many as we can. Hey, Herblore 62. I guess I need to pay attention to night spiders specifically. They drop a helmet that's pretty useful. I don't know if I'm ever going to see it drop. It's supposed to be pretty rare, but it'd be nice if it like got highlighted in some way. I'm cursed with but one eye, and I spy from haystacks. Needle's a pretty good one. Another level here. Not quite. Okay. I realized what was going on in this room slightly too late. It's like you have to sneak over the glass to take the key from them, or you have to kill all of them. So I clicked as soon as I got in the room and then realized, oh shit, I'm supposed to take off run. Dungeoneering 67, new floor. Okay, I haven't seen this one before. These are usually pretty reasonable to figure out, it seems like. I've only had to look up like one or two of them. Is this a timing puzzle? I'm guessing it's about timing it, but I don't know where you go to do that. Oh, I see. There's a pressure pad on the ends that you can stand on to lock the light in place. That makes sense. There's like a delay for moving off of it, I guess. I think this is a puzzle room rather than a boss room. It kind of looks like a boss. Oh, it's like I have to hit them out and then I have to hide behind a wall. Oh, I see. It's like looking around the room, but I can't go in the direction it's looking. Okay, I think I understand. I have to sneak up on these and I have to not get detected by it. I think this room might be impossible solo. I've done it a few times now and I can't subdue all of them. There's like not enough time for me to get to all of them, so I'm gonna look it up really quick. Oh, you just need to sneak around them to get to the exit. Okay, that makes more sense. You don't actually have to finish a puzzle to open the door. In my defense, it's really hard to tell if a door is locked. It would be nice if there was some kind of in-game indicator. Hit point 63. Alright, floor 32 unlocked. Fortunately, I did this one already, so I missed out on the prestige XP, but I've learned my lesson about that for the future, at least. Dungeoneering 68. It would be really nice to get to 69, because I think that's one more floor. So I've got floor 34 unlocked. I think I might want to bounce out and check out the resource dungeons and see if that gets me close to 69. Because I'd love to get one more floor for my next prestige. I do have access to 2 more resource dungeons. One's in the Varrock sewers. One is in Dragontooth Island. Okay, first off, I'm on the wrong island. Second off, it looks like you need to unlock it. It's unlocked during the one-of-a-kind quest. Okay. So I think I can only actually get the one in the Varrock sewers. I don't think I'm gonna get 69. Although it might make sense for me to like quit here and see how much XP I get from Nemi Forest. We'll see. We're doing the Moss Giant resource dungeon. Okay, 8,500 XP, 26k to go. I don't think the next level will get me there, but I will give it a honest try. All right, moment of truth. Do we hit 69 dungeoneering here? Probably not. So close. I think that leaves me with like 6,000, so that's not going to be enough from Nemi Forest. I could just like quickly try to run a short floor to see if I can get the XP, but it's probably better to just go ahead and reset. I don't know. I'm going to try running my current floor again on small just to see if it gets me the level. Should be pretty quick, I think. I'm a boss basically instantly. I'll see how much XP it's worth without a prestige bonus. Probably not very much, I guess. Oh, I didn't realize that this basically cuts your XP in half. I'm gonna say that looks like that's almost enough. Not quite. I'll keep doing it until I get the level. I feel it's probably worth, because it's gonna be the prestige bonus for every single floor I do after this, and this is only taking me a few minutes to clear. Oh, I actually got the level up that time. I guess I just revealed a few more rooms. That makes a huge difference. Wow. Okay, well, I'll do it on medium. Why not? Also, 69 dungeoneering. Nice. And did about as good of a floor 35 as is possible. That's fine. All right. 30k XP, 3,000 tokens. Pretty good. So I'll reset. I got to prep for stream, so that'll have to be it for this session. We'll see what I can pull off with dailies tomorrow. I'm currently up to 58k tokens, so I think I'm more than halfway there, because I think 73 is when you have 1,000,000 XP. I don't think I realized that the black market sold for coins. That's an insanely good deal. Yes, please. Just buy all next time. It's a lot of bamboo. Hey, so I missed the level. I got 80 farming in Nemi Forest. I end up having to do that on my phone most of the time because I have to catch it while Crystal's still online running it. She's usually not on in my peak playtime. Yeah, 80 farming. That means I can get the blueprint for the Master Farmer outfit, which I might go ahead and grab the blueprint. I think the Master Farmer outfit is really useful. I mean, obviously I want the herbicide and seedicide upgrades, but let me take a look at the prices here. Yeah, part of the reason to go for this early is that it gives me more beans, among many other things. So I could get this, and then I could unlock this 5 times. It'd be enough to get a chance at a single piece. It's probably not worth just going for one piece, or one set, I should say. You need 54k fragments, so I'd have to redeem this 15 times, which is 30k beans. I think I'm gonna hold off for now. Well, herbicide collector upgrade is really nice, but honestly, both it and the seedicide upgrade are convenience, whereas this actually increases my resource generation capabilities. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. I'm gonna buy the blueprint, and I'm gonna start buying fragment packs, but I have to leave myself with a certain amount of beans stocked for like paying the trapper and that sort of a thing. Then I'm gonna head over to invention table to see what I can make with that. I think I also have a new dwarf invention from doing those tasks. I just do those quickly on my phone. They're not interesting. It's like just turn in components. All right, yeah, so discovering the Master Farmer outfit piece and the Sprinkler Mark 1, which is kind of like a shitty white lily, I think. Cool that they basically get to use their concept art for the discovery phase. All right, so I can make 6 Master Farmer pieces with what I already have, just the fragments I've been gathering. Or 7, I should say. The chance that I'm going to get one full outfit is like basically 0, but I may as well try. Yeah, not great. Got every variant of pant, 2 variants of jacket, and 2 variants of gloves. But yeah, I'll keep dumping beans into that. I think finishing that outfit is worth doing. Actually makes me regret spending 10k unlocking the herbicide, since it's kind of useless without the collector upgrade, at least for my purposes. Could have dumped that on 5 more outfit pieces, but I was also not level 80 farming at the time, so still a decent chance I wouldn't have gotten an outfit. All right, so I've been messing around a bit with these voyages. I just send them out. I don't think there's a lot to talk about, but it's kind of cool how you unlock upgrades to the ship and you can swap them out. This is more like, I guess, like the garrison content from WoW that I expected from like the Anachronia base camp, where you send people on little missions and you have a chance for success based on who you send. It's cool. I like it. This content doesn't bother me because like you can have the really short durations, and it reminds me more of like farming than your typical dailies. I was really worried when I was first loading into this if this was going to be like a formal daily or weekly, but it's just based on when you're logged in, right? Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep this captain's log in my pocket all the time whenever I'm doing dailies and just manage it as they come back naturally while I'm moving around doing things. It's cool. It's I like that content. I'd have to really sit down and like interrogate my own self why something like that, and I guess farming in general, is fun for me and doesn't trigger my hatred of time-gated content. I didn't hate it in WoW either, to be honest. I guess it is a little predatory. Like, it does trigger notifications on my phone. It's like, you should log in and manage your voyages, right? I guess it's nice that at least so far, it doesn't really seem to interact with the core loop of the main game. Maybe that makes a difference for me. I'm sure it will eventually, like some of the currency I'm getting or the voyages are going to return things that are actually like super useful, but right now it's just kind of its own little ecosystem. You can't manage everything about the port from the book. It says I've got juicy gossip from the barmaid. Then I think also the visitor, okay, captain for hire, black market, trader. But I can't do anything with the trader because I don't have stainless steel. But I think buying out all of the bamboo every day is correct. I'll probably add that as a daily task. More GP. I need to find a new GP method. Safe cracking is fine, but it's starting to show its...
Well met, young scallywag.
Gossip.
Got word of a special little something your crews might find appealing, if you're up for it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Place your 3rd listed mission with the barmaid's tip, which is worth a significant amount, I see. All right, I can get 1 Cyclops. I think that makes sense. He's pretty expensive, though. I guess he's got this like XP boost for the people he travels with, which is kind of neat. And then everybody else I can probably just try to re-roll for. I don't think I need another captain until I get another boat. Start doing the general upgrades here. The refitted shipwright, boosted chimes and bamboo. It probably takes a while to pay for itself, but I may as well get it early. As long as things only cost chimes and bamboo. Totem hotspots. Oh, if I want to get a specific adventure, that's what I do. Cosmetic only. Pff, get out of here. Okay, and I guess I'll do the shipwright too. Very small stat boost to ship stats, but alright, I think I'm gonna do everything I'm gonna be doing here for now. I could re-roll, try to get more interesting crew members. Probably eventually want to only have crew members that cost money to recruit. I assume that they're better. Maybe that's not true. I do think I want another first mate. His special ability is really cool. I'll wait until I get some more bamboo for my current missions. I feel like these tasks they feel like unusually low effort. It's like, yeah, just click this thing and you'll get some points, whatever, we don't care. I need healthy components, which I've never had before. I need to figure out what I should probably disassemble for those. Honestly, I can probably disassemble the majority of this entire tab. I guess I'll start doing that. I think it only applies to cooked food, maybe? Yeah, I can pop from that. Alright, I'll just do my shitty cooked food since Desert Souls have replaced everything. I really love invention as an Ironman skill specifically because you end up making so much garbage in the process of leveling up that's like completely worthless. But right now I'm disenchanting defense potions to get healthy components for the goblin task. Hopping over real quick to see what my task is. I hope I don't get Jad and then Calphite Queen again. That keeps happening to me. Chaos Elemental. Okay. I suppose I can try. I have no idea how it works in this game. Let me go do that really quick. Okay, the way I fight the Chaos Elemental in old school is to bring a couple sacks of potatoes and fill my inventory every time I use something else to heal. So I will just do that. Seems reasonable. Oh, that's cool. You can fill potato sacks from the bank. Pretty convenient. Okay, so apparently it's really dangerous to approach the Chaos Elemental from the west in this game. In old school, you just kind of use the teleport lever from Edgeville. But here I think it's much safer to go all the way around here, so I'm going to try that. Well, that didn't work. I got fucked up by a bunch of Ripper demons. Never seen those before. Okay, I need to find another solution to get up there then. I guess I could use obelisks, maybe? Apparently Ripper demons, like, you don't just kite them, they like keep teleporting to you and fucking you up. So lesson learned, apparently. Okay, let's give this an honest try. A little worried. There's a cow. Oh, it looks super different. A demon man now instead of just like a amorphous cloud. Oh fuck, I need to be on not legacy combat for this, I think. Hold on. I hit him pretty, I mean, I hit him at all is pretty big compared to old school RuneScape where he's incredibly annoying to hit with anything. I think they've generally made accuracy much easier in this game. Alright, that was reasonable. It's much easier than I was expecting it to be, at least. Oh my god, it dropped the dragon two-handed sword? I think that's actually a pretty rare drop. That's kind of crazy. I think it's augmentable too, which is cool. Sweet. Well, that's the thing you fight him for. Cool stuff. Let me figure out what the drop rate is on that. 1 in 128. Given that I'm only killing him twice and got it on my first kill, that's sick. Figure out if it's actually useful though. If it is augmentable, it's augmentable at a pretty early level. There we go, Slayer 49 and 1 Chaos Rune. That's, oh, 250 Chaos Runes still. That's more along the lines of what I was expecting. Let me get out of here. Need level 60 attack to wield this item. Okay. Oh, just got a pop-up. You have discovered the Skull region. You can now see gunpowder and send your adventurers to find scroll pieces. That's cool. Alright, I got my first mission here to get a new reward, gunpowder. Try to get it here. Oh, and these new missions are like an hour and 20 minutes. That's nice. Alright, I finally finished my dailies. I was really inefficient with them today. I've kind of learned that, like, I need to focus really hard to get them done. If I focus, I can do them in about 90 minutes. Today it took me like 3 hours because I was, you know, trying to do some work in between them, but I think I just need to consider them insanely attentive. There is no break. But heading back down into dungeoneering. Let's go. I've gotten this puzzle room before where you have to like, I've done the variant on it where you just have to find the missing item, but here you had to put the combat triangle. So like this was a mage, so I had to put a bow, and this was a melee user, so I had to do a staff. That's cool. I think most of the puzzle rooms are pretty sight readable. I appreciate that. That one was smart because they could have done it where there was only one statue and it wouldn't be clear what it wanted you to do. Hey, Dungeoneering 70. I'm eating my lunch here. You can now get Dungeoneering fragments. Okay. I actually burned through all the voyages. I actually kind of like that you run out eventually. Dungeoneering 71. That's a new floor. Finally got around to crafting and then binding a magic potion. If I can get one more herblore level, I can boost to make the next level magic potion, which is way more useful, but I'll roll with this for now. Dungeoneering 72. Completed, I can make you dead, but currently I have no head. I think this is my favorite rooms. I'm curious, it's probably going to be less interesting once I've seen all of the riddles. Okay, I did have to look this one up because... Wait, is that a headless... Oh, never mind. Headless arrow. I thought that was just a feather. There's two things to pick up there. Okay, that was my confusion. I think there was an earlier version of this room where you actually had to like make the item from somewhere in the dungeon and then just added all the options in here. But I didn't see that there were two things stacked there. Okay. Just got an ecto robe top to drop. Now I can craft that myself, but I need to have 70 defense to use it. I'm gonna go ahead and bind it though. Because I'm going to eventually grind for defense once I get this charming imp. So I was previously doing medium dungeons once I got to like, you know, within 10 of my new max level, and it's just really exhausting for whatever reason. It reminds me of it's nowhere near as much attention as like the Corrupted Gauntlet and old school RuneScape, but it's closer to that. So it might be slightly less efficient to do all smalls, but I think I'm going to do all smalls. I think the speed with which it gets me to reset and do the extremely fast early floors with the prestige bonus, it might end up coming out in the wash or being barely any different. But I can kind of like zone out doing a small dungeon since it's, you know, a small enough space. I can make a teleport to go back to the base at the beginning, which is a little bit helpful, but I don't have to like micromanage the place. So I'm actually going to close this map because I don't need it for small dungeons. Micromanage the placement of things on the map. If that plugin worked automatically somehow, if it like scanned the screen to tell what the doors were, I would, or if I could like right click and select something, but instead I have to type. I think a big part of RuneScape being like low energy to play is that it's all mediated by the mouse, and as soon as you start requiring the keyboard, it gets a little brutal. I'll still try to reveal every door though. I think that's worth it. I could do a small floor in like sub 5 minutes if I don't run the wrong direction. Whoops. But it takes me, I don't know, 15 to 18 minutes to do a medium, and I don't think I'm getting triple the XP, or maybe I'm getting exactly triple the XP, which makes it not worth it to me. Actually, it's like double the XP for triple the time, so I think I'm gonna stick with this. This is fine. It's Dungeoneering 73, so I'm technically at the XP level that would normally be 1 million XP, which would be a sufficient number of tokens. But a lot of that XP came from other sources, so I have to get probably 74 to get enough tokens. Maybe even 75. I have 88k tokens right now. I'm doing floor 36 for the first time. I think I'll also have 37. My prestige will only go up a little bit. Oh, this is a new floor biome. That's kind of cool. Alright, new boss. This one, it looks like there's some crystals around the room that they can protect against certain attack styles. Oh, do I only get a temporary opportunity to... Now he's protecting again. I don't know if I need to swap styles to beat this guy. I could warp out of here if I absolutely do. I think that's ideally what you do. So you have a short... Okay, so you can beat him without swapping styles, but you have a period during which you can't turn off the protection prayer again. Magic 72. Oh, hey, they've got the mime random event in here. That's pretty funny. Another new boss. Looks like it's a trio of skeletons with different classes, which is kind of cool. I like it. I watched outside, and it looks like they do change their protection prayers occasionally, so I don't think I'm completely screwed. Alright, that's as far as I can go for now. Prestige 37. I'm gonna have to sign off and finish this tomorrow, unfortunately. Really close to being done. I'm probably gonna take a break from dungeoneering for a while. There's some other things I want to unlock, and they're all way cheaper than the Charming Imp, so it might make sense to keep going to get the rest of those unlocks. There's a thing that's really helpful for herb lore, for example, that I might want to have earlier rather than later. I currently have... Oh my god, I'm so close. It's cool. We'll get it tomorrow after the dailies. It'll be a really exciting day. Finally get this stupid imp. It keeps happening every single time I end recording. Something interesting happens when I go to sign off. In this case, I got a sacred yak, which I guess is a shiny yak. That was pretty fast. Unfortunately, it's sickly, but I have all yak breeds now, apparently. Just built the Hunter Lodge. I guess I'll go ahead and stick it out and build the second upgrade here. It requires 70 Hunter. Is that generally the pattern here? Need 70 for the second tier upgrade, so I can't get the construction one or the Slayer one. Do the remote totem charging point, but I have nothing to charge with it. So I'm gonna have to start just accruing resources pretty soon, or use this as a candy loop jumping off point to get some levels. I actually qualify for smoking kills now. I didn't do my quest yesterday. It's a new day, that's why I'm checking this. I was trying to just finish the dungeoneering grind, so I'm in debt 2 quests. So I might end up doing a Zeal Cult, Sheep Herder, and smoking kills, because then I can train Slayer again, which would be nice. We'll see. So normally what I do is I come to the body altar to use my rune essence from the Wicked Hood, and then I use the teleports and use pure essence. But I think that's a waste of pure essence, because I should only ever be doing that when I'm abyss rune crafting, because the demonic skull gives you such a gigantic XP boost. So I'm just going to do this at the body altar, and I guess I'll save the teleports for... I don't know if it would be useful to teleport to Intrana or something. Alright, I try to be more focused. I got most of my dailies done within an hour this time. I still have a Guthix cache to do. Let's see what Reaper task I get here. No Jad, no KQ. Fuck. Different assignment. Don't give me KQ, please. Dagonoth Kings? Shit, I didn't think I was able to do Dagonoth Kings. So if I can... Man, if I can just kill Rex, that would be really great. I don't even know if they work that way. I could farm Rex. I could try to get the Dragon Hatchet, which would be outstanding. Then it can augment it. Alright, well... I'll give it a try, I guess. I might have to cancel that task if this doesn't work out. Okay, I think they made getting to the Dagonoth Kings, like, crazy easier. Like, you don't need to have Rune Throne Axe or Pet Rock or anything like that. So I am just gonna give it a try. I will not fight any of the other kings. They might shred me pretty badly. You gotta give it a shot at least, right? Because if it is possible for me to fight Rex, or maybe get someone to help me to kill the other two until I get a Dragon Hatchet, that would be amazing. Dragon Hatchet is better, I think, than the Dragon Pickaxe. So the Dragon Pickaxe is augmentable, but it's worse than my Baneite Pickaxe. But the Dragon Hatchet's going to be my best pickaxe until I can get the Imkondo Hatchet, which I think consumes a Dragon Hatchet in the process. I do know this path pretty well. I guess my prayer isn't going to help me terribly. It's not going to make me invulnerable to the Walasakis and stuff. I usually take this door. Probably going to be bad that I don't have any rune energy restore, but didn't need a pet rock to open that door. Presumably don't need a rune throne axe to get through this door. Yeah, it just lets me in. That's fine. Walasakis are first, followed by rangers. I think if I get one kill on them this way, I can attune the boss portal, which I will do. It costs some GP. I'll end up wanting to switch it back to Barrows, but I think it'll be worth it. We go down this way. They didn't actually change this dungeon terribly. It's pretty similar to old school, other than them changing the thing I just mentioned. It's this one, which is more Walasakis. That's actually Walasakis for like 3 rooms. Oh my god, fucking nuked that guy. guys are really strong in old school. Like, killing them is not that trivial. Actually doing fine on damage and fine on run energy, which is cool but unexpected. Range the rest of the way into the big cave. Didn't bring any anti-poison. I probably could have gone to a spa and gotten poison recovery, but whatever. I just need to spam quaff food. I just need to kill Dagonoth Rex. Given how quickly I nuke that Walasaki, I have a feeling this might be quite a bit easier. I need to change my attack to Fire Blast, so he's weak against fire. I also need to get off of Legacy Combat shit. I do that down here. I'm on a Legacy world right now is the problem. Hopefully there's still that spot where you can peek. Oh, there is not. That is an old school feature. Okay. Yikes. Man, I would have figured that would definitely be in this game. Let me just try to get somewhere where I can stand away from them. Hop worlds. Get somewhere where I have a good ping. Okay. And then settings, legacy combat off. Thank you. All right, time to get my ass kicked. To give this a try. I think I'm at the biggest risk from the ranger. Probably also Rex. I don't think you can safe spot Rex in this. Oh, this is the secret. Okay, so you can do it then. They learned. Instance encounter. Spawn speed, standard, okay. Oh wow, the arena looks super different. Did they change this fight too? I wonder if the uninstance encounter doesn't work like this. I might be able to pull Rex by himself. I don't think I can safe spot him though. Well, let's protect melee then. Guess I'm a little concerned that they might only drop something when all three of them are dead, but I guess we'll find out. I really like the new look of them. They made them look distinct from each other, which is cool. Spinal Lips are still here. I'm excited to be able to attune the boss portal. Given that I had to face tank him, that wasn't too bad at all. Defeat any of the Dagonoth King. 12 more to defeat. Just wondering if I can hang out down here and wait for him to respawn. I could probably set the respawn time to faster. It's nice that they're not spawned the instant you load in, like in old school. Very mean in old school. Instance encounter. Spawn speed. Fastest. Oh. That cost me money the first time I went in? The first entry is free. Shit. Okay, but only if it's instanced? Unfortunately, I think that means that the one Dagonoth is just going to be aggroed on me the entire time, so I'm probably going to have to eat the rest of my food to finish this guy off. To figure out how the instance costs work here. Perhaps 9 noted Dagonoth bones? What the hell? Second kill here. Much worse when I've got the Supreme aggroed on me. Use way more food. I don't think I can hit him with magic at all. I don't know if he's immune to it or what. Well, it's nice that I can at least kill one though, and I could grind out the dragon hatchet the next time I plan to level up woodcutting. Costs 100k to reattune the portal. I could probably make 100k relatively quickly. It's expensive though. But running back is not. It's not an option. And what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably grind it out, get the dragon hatchet, which maybe will get me the second portal, because I think you only need 100 total boss kills to get the second portal. So you at home already know that what I'm doing right now is completely pointless because there is a dedicated portal that takes you to your Reaper tasks. I do not need to spend 100k GP to do this. I was just thinking like, man, it would be really nice if there was a, oh wait, that's what that portal that has death on it is. I'm going to finish this run really quick and get a little bit of money because I need some money for dailies tomorrow anyway, but hey, I can go finish my task. I'm wondering if the Reaper portal would have worked before I even attempted the boss, because I could at least try some of the other bosses that I haven't been trying, like Calphite Queen. I'll give her a shot next time, why not? I think I can fight her exclusively with magic. I'm not sure if she has true invulnerability. She doesn't in old school. Okay, so instance encounter. Standard, it says it should cost money, but I don't think it actually does. Oh, you have to use your old instance, so I can't abuse it to despawn them. So I do rejoin, I think. Oh, but they are still dead. Oh, okay. Well, sweet. I guess that's the area expiring, technically. I'm hoping I can still only fight Rex. This is eminently reasonable if I only fight Rex. Quite a bit less reasonable if I have to fight both of them. Alright, I'm just gonna finish my task here. I'll tell you the drops. I had a couple issues last time. My action bar keeps resetting to 1, which is super annoying. And it takes me a second to realize it. But then also Rex has like an attack where he throws you at the other ones, which is, you know, a little problematic, a little not great. But if I just warp out after every kill, I can come in here and I should be able to fight him solo for most of his health, which is what really matters here. So I got a kill here. Cavefish, medium rune salvage. That might actually be worth alking. I'm not sure. Probably bring a beast of burden with me next time. I think it's probably the same spawn time on normal. It might be faster for me to just run out and run back in, but I'll try just standing here for a second. Alking the Dagonoth bones, I guess I can find out what it does. I think leaving the room and coming back is definitely faster than waiting for Rex to respawn. Unless if they have some mechanic where they only respawn when all 3 of them are dead. Yeah, I think it's actually even faster to just teleport to War's Retreat. Rather than run to the ladder and take a bunch of damage from them on the way. At least this is very straightforward. Next kill. I need to bring less food with me. Definitely do not need all this food. Alright, well, I'm just gonna do the task for now. I don't want to do any big focus on bossing, but whenever I decide to do some wood cutting, I will farm this guy until I get the dragon hatchet. I think that's incredibly worth it. It kind of sucks. We'll see how it goes. I haven't actually been using very much food at all, so we'll see how badly I get hurt by Prime. I don't know if you can see my health there, but the mage fucks you up, even if you're in mage gear, if you get aggroed by it, so it's an instant warp in the future, I think. No trying to make that happen, I don't think. This is super annoying. Apparently, they removed free instances for Ironman because they made it possible to boss with other people, which I wish they didn't. I'm probably not ever going to do that, but now it's way more expensive for me to fight this thing. I guess, I don't know how I got in for free the first time. Maybe I didn't. I'll have to look at the VOD. Actually, yeah, let me look at the VOD. All right, yeah, I guess it was free when I came in the first time. I don't know if that's like a one-time thing. I got some kind of drop there. What the heck was that? So defeating the Dagon Kings 5 times. Rock Shell Plate. That is a disassemble. So I got in free the first time, but it's not free after that. So I don't know if it's like it's free the very first time you fight the boss type thing. Well, on the plus side, I can safe spot Rex. It's a little bit different from the safe spot in old school, but it does work. That's nice. I think I have to pull him into the corner and then go around this edge here. I might make this a little bit more doable. After this attempt, I'm going to try to do the cheese where you like Alt F4 down here with Protect from Range on and just hope that you don't die while you're logged out. Alright, can you give that a try? Oh, I'm 100% dead. Maybe with invulnerability prayers, but since it's like half damage, I guess let's find out together, shall we? Yeah, thought so. You died 0 minutes ago on World 77. I think I barely died too. I've learned my lesson not to waste instance time, although that kind of sucks. That means that once I commit to an instance, if I have to pay for it, that means my next hour, you know, is I can't even log out. You lose because I was logged out and I lost time in my instance. Supremely annoying. Yeah, I was able to get back in here without aggroing either of them. I think it's possible for me to like drag them away from the ladder to do that. All right, just got my second to last kill. Nothing. Not great drops here. I guess also once I get my Charming Imp, I'm probably going to grind all of my combat stats up to 70 just so I can use augmented equipment. So I really want to have augmented equipment. So once I have everything up to 70, I can probably just kill all 3 kings. I imagine it's not that big of a deal. I can kill Rex like this, use some of my food, Probably kill Supreme somewhat safely. Prime seems really dangerous, like even with Protect Mage. Okay, finally got Rex with no Supreme on me. It's my last kill though. I might see if I can stand here and try to squeeze a couple more kills out, as it took so long to get this set up. Yeah, I bet you do this on fast respawn in an instance. It's pretty good. Hey, Slayer 50. That's nice. Keg of beer. That's a drop. All right, pretty productive episode. I'm basically like one dungeoneering run away from getting the Charming Imp, so next episode I'll probably get that right away. I've tried to avoid giving you guys too many future Marstead spoilers for what I've already done in the game. Like, obviously, these episodes were recorded in like July of 2023. It's currently November of 2023, so I'm way ahead of these videos. But I do have to comment on how absolutely painful it is to watch me just doing dungeoneering, like just playing the game the way I'm supposed to, knowing now with hindsight that I could just wait until Necromancy unlocks and then trivially get Necromancy to 99 and then trivially run Elite Dungeons and then trivially get thousands and thousands of Dungeoneering tokens basically for free. So I essentially spent an entire week doing nothing but Dungeoneering for nothing. But I guess to some extent that's just RS3 things, right? That's just kind of how this game operates. So you learn to live with it. It's all right. I'm sure that... No, I think it was a complete waste of time for me to spend a whole week in Dungeoneering. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next week. Bye.